Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aaron, next the voice of Coliseum, and my voice partner, Connor, has joined me for the second half. How about Coliseum, young man?
I am loving every single second of Coliseum, and it's only going to get better.
Oh, yes! The 8-7 is in the house! The Wolf of Broad Street, the multiversal man, Alexander Ruff, and big wavy Roy Johnson. The 8-7, just two members of the 8-7. We're going to see another member of the 8-7 a little bit later on as well. They are out in force, and of course, the fourth member, Warren Banks, we saw him make his magnificent debut at Coliseum against Sheik El Sham in that world-class main event. This, the energy, look at that, it's building, man. The 8-7, it's infectious charisma.
Absolutely. The 8-7 have got tangible charisma, tangible presence, and as you said, they are looking to become the force of Coliseum Wrestling. They've got the tag team division on lock, they've got the singles division on lock. They are looking to take over the Coliseum card.
Big Wavy has got the bars on lock as well. The man is spitting fire, and I've spoken about it so many times. First time out, beat the OTT Tag Team Champions, the Kings of the North, holy cow. Second time out, dispatched Joseph Connors and Riley Nova, bred for better. They have literally beaten the very best in the business, and referee Carl Williams has got it all to do in this contest to keep these guys going. This is a marquee matchup, the undefeated 8-7 versus arguably the most colourful, the most energetic tag team, and that's saying something when we got these guys out here. They are the very best. Look at the drip on Alexander Rock. Absolutely magical. The undefeated 8-7, but I tell you what, this I am super excited about, because they made their debut last time out against Rob Drake and Bullet and got a fantastic victory, and here they are, a combination of colour and destruction. Big Saime Sahin and Get That Bounty. Catch 22's KM Lane. These are literally four of the best and most exciting wrestlers this country has ever produced.
Absolutely. When you think of tag team wrestling, you want to put some components together, put some people against each other. Honestly, when I was looking at this card, I was so excited for this match. You've got the 8-7 versus KM Lane and Saime Sahin. It's going to be off the absolute chain, and I cannot wait to see it. Tag team wrestling deserves more attention, and this is going to be one of those matches where people will say, what a match.
This is a match I was most looking forward to, and there's a good reason there. I've followed KM Lane very closely. We've gone up and down the road together quite a few times as well, been at many promotions together. Saime Sahin is someone I'm very personally invested in. 4FW Academy graduate, trained by Dave Sharp. The most hard-hitting academy in professional wrestling history, and that's saying something when you got the Knight family and the WAW doing what they're doing. But I'll tell you, look at this, look at that drip. I'll tell you what, ain't the 8-7 who've just got drip around here. Look, Saime Sahin rocking those shades. By the way, Saime Sahin is off to Mexico tomorrow. Mexico, and here he is wrestling in the Coliseum once again. And do you know what? It was a makeshift tag team last time out. Never met each other before. KM Lane, Saime Sahin put together as partners. Good hands, Jesse. And ultimately, we love her really, she's adorable. But look at it, the energy, I couldn't believe how well these two fit. And they have gone from strength to strength since, and they're back again in the Coliseum. But what a challenge that awaits. The undefeated, the excellence that is the 8-7's Alexander Ruff. Man, honestly, I run out of hyperbole when it comes to Alexander Ruff, especially his gas tank. For anyone who saw it our first show, he took a battering like no other from the Kings of the North and just came back and got a victory in this match. And also, big wavy Roy Johnson, what a unit.
I mean, this is going to be a match against two different kinds of tag teams. You've got the more improvised tag team, but a tag team with great immediate chemistry, versus a more established tag team, a tag team which is more renowned. So is it going to be that set dynamic, or is it going to be a victory for the more exploring chemistry and being able to get together and actually get a win? It's going to be exciting to see.
It is, and also, let's not forget, the two powerhouses on the outside right now. Saime Sahin, the silverback, look at it, he's absolutely unhinged, this young man. By the way, Saime Sahin is 25. and already has 10 years experience in professional wrestling, ludicrously talented. I'll tell you what, when Big Wavy and Saime Sahin collide, the world will shake beneath us.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, enjoy the technical excellence and the athleticism of KM Lane. Beautiful snapmare takeover off that beautiful front flip. And Alexander Roth, very wily, very smart, maybe taking a trip to the bar, to be honest. I don't blame him, the multiversal champion. Honestly, we've seen the amount of gold this man has collected recently. It's obscene. But it's understandable. Stupendously talented. And Big Wavy knows that Alexander Roth has got this. He's got it on lock. But I tell you what, these are...
A gesturing of respect, maybe.
Not surprising, all four men truly some of the coolest individuals in professional wrestling. They do these things the right way. Nobody does it the right way more than KM Lane, Mr. Get Down Bounty from Catch 22. Nice solid handshake, a lot of love. It's the first time that we've seen two tag teams with true love and respect for each other, and also representing an incredible diversity of culture in British professional wrestling. That's something we pride ourselves on at Coliseum, is the diversity of our performers. They are absolutely fantastic. Representation matters where we come from, and of course KM Lane and Alexander Roth locking up, and look at that, trade for trade. And again, you know what, slight size, muscle mass advantage potentially to KM Lane, but again, momentum, motivation coming back in with that shoulder bar. Another pace quickens, beautiful leapfrog. Oh, look at that from Alexander Roth. Talk about having your opponent scouted. I've seen so many men go flying when KM Lane picks up the pace.
Oh, but
here we go. I'll tell you what, KM Lane not wasting time because he knows him. Big Wavy, Roy Johnson gets his hands on him, he's in big trouble. Look at that. One, literally not even an arm, like half an arm. That's obscene power. Just tossed him like a dish rag. Ridiculous. KM Lane's not a cool man either. Oh, Saime Sahin with a blind tag. We're about to get some serious beef. Look out! Oh! Basement dropkick. One leg right into the face of Big Wavy. Saime Sahin like the freight train silverback that he is. 4SW's finest. Here he goes. Huge scoop slam as well. And now the quick tags. Look at this energy from Saime Sahin. Wheelbarrow into the senton. Absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of Saime Sahin, a little bit of KM Lane. You mix that in your pot, put some music in your food, and you get that result. Absolutely beautiful.
The dynamic between Saime Sahin and KM Lane is absolutely infectious. You love to see it.
Man, Saime Sahin, honestly, people don't realise how good this kid is. He should be everyone. I have no idea. Wow. I'll tell you what, KM Lane just forearm Roth so hard his hat came flying off. Not many men can wrestle in a cap, it has to be said. Now KM Lane catches him coming in again, picking up pace. Roth looking quite angry. Beautiful roll from him. Look at that. He was in the rafters, flying crossbody from Catch 22's finest.
I don't want to throw out the term liquid wrestling too much, but that was liquid wrestling, flowing like a breeze.
Do you want the red pill or the blue pill, pal? Because there's a glitch in the matrix, and these guys are going to thrill this audience from start to finish. And Saime Sahin, the size of this absolute bulldozer. We saw Bullet earlier. This is almost like the light side, the beautiful, calm side of what Bullet potentially could be. All that mean, all that angry from Bullet, matched with the energy and the glory. And I tell you what, backstage as well, Saime Sahin, all the time in the world, telling me that he is thrilled to be in Coliseum once again. He just loves an opportunity. But that doesn't stop him whipping the everlasting skin off of Alexander Roth.
Putting a little bit of spit on it as well, just for good measure.
I think Gunther would be proud of that one. Oh my God almighty. You know, I mean, he is a multiversal champion. He might find himself in a different multiverse again at this rate. He's getting slapped around by Saime Sahin. The silverback goes to work. Alexander Roth in trouble, but we saw this against the Kings of the North. He gets isolated, but he never stays down. He's got an incredible gas tank.
I was going to say, and credit to Roth, you have to talk about durability, you have to talk about endurance, and Roth has got that in absolute spades.
I'm in awe of Alexander Roth every time I see him. He never, ever stays down. It's incredible, and that's one of the big reasons why the A7 are undefeated. Beautiful, beautiful cradle pin position there. See, KM Lane technically sound. There's a very good reason for that. This is trained by Mike Third. Oh my God! Left arm lariat knocks one of the multiverses right out of Roth. Absolutely outrageous. The Wolf of Broad Street is in serious trouble, as to be said. Look at that beautiful technique there, trapping the arm. That gorgeous gym breaks-like mentality there from Worst War. Now, Saime Sahin, a little less refinement there, just absolutely clattering our boy, Alexander Roth.
But then the two styles suit each other well.
Now, Roth is going to have to bring the power here, because Saime Sahin, I have never seen anyone manhandle him, and there's a good reason for that, because of a straight forearm strike like that.
Absolutely.
The silverback roams the jungle looking for victims. There's nothing finesse about that. He drives that humongous knee right into the back of Alexander Roth.
Back into the knee, into the spine of Roth there. Obviously, when you remove the back, you damage it. You can't do anything really from that. That is literally what you have to have standing up in.
We've had a bad back, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard enough just getting out of the seat. These guys are going in there and absolutely going toe-to-toe in the most devastating form of combat the world has ever seen. The Colosseum is the place to see it. Alexander Roth with standing Superman forearm, just caught out of midair. My God, the raw power just dragging him out of
He's a hand
Look at that. Look at it. Saime Sahin a little bit more wide than he looks though. Doesn't want Roth to. He's created some separation.
Insecurity.
Look out.
And Saime
Sahin is all over the place. Careful.
Here we go.
Big tag, and now it's power versus athleticism. Look at that. Big wavy Roy Johnson says, what the hell was that, boy? Get out of town with that stuff. Look at this combination. Strikes and the back kick from KM Lane. Whips. Roy Johnson powers out with a huge lariat.
There's not much of a height advantage between the two, but you can be said that way. He's got a bit more
flapjack straight over the top. How do you like your flapjacks, pal? Roy Johnson just flattened him.
Freshly baked flapjacks for KM Lane right there.
So the beef is on display.
But he's noticed. Submit.
Look at this. Rolling. Beautiful combination. Splash into Guri in the corner from the 8-7. Fluid as they come. And a forearm strike. Nothing fancy about that. Straight to the back, trying to debilitate KM Lane. And he's in a fight for his life right here. Look at the power of Roy Johnson. Wow, he had him in the sidewall slam position. And Roth came in with a powerbomb-like mentality. And Saime Sahin knows that KM Lane was in serious trouble there and makes the rescue.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of respect to these things. That doesn't mean they're going to kill. Oh my God, Saime Sahin.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the thud that came out when he exited that ring?
I'll tell you what, my expensive Air Jordans felt it. I can tell you that much. My God, a man that size should not be flying into the audience like that. Oh my God. I'll tell you what, KM Lane, very smart there, using his momentum against him. Let's not forget as well, Roy Johnson, an internationally acclaimed bodybuilder. Look at the size of this guy. Like, I remember, Roy Johnson has always been in incredible shape. Oh, that was not smart from Alexander Roth. But lured in by KM Lane. I'll tell you what, he's losing his temper. That's not something you can afford to do. KM Lane, cool as they come. Catch 22. My bird teaches you professional and mental excellence. And look at that gorgeous athleticism. Beautiful. The spinning heel kick from KM Lane. Absolutely textbook.
But has it? Hey, he tried to get.
Look out, he's looking for his panted lion salt for the second row. Look at the elevation.
The elevation and the arch of that lion salt. Cover.
An Afro-Caribbean angel in his finest element. You see the technique, the arc of the body, and then driving his chest, his sternum into Alexander Roth. And again, Roth proving his resilience. And now, big wavy Roy Johnson looking to assert his dominance. The alpha male Monty Brown returns. Absolutely. Oh my God. Holy cow. Beef on beef. A shoulder block like no other. Meaty Hoss. How do you like that, pal?
Roy Johnson's in full effect.
I am excited about that. We love
power slam position.
Oh my God. Beautiful. Inverted power slam. And now Alexander Roth looking to take to the skies with a gorgeous 5-star frog splash. You're feeling froggy because the 8-7 are 3-0 in Colosseum. And I've watched these boys up and down the country. I'd like to say they're close personal friends of mine. And what a performance from both teams. This is why Tag Team Gold will be on the agenda very soon. And who can argue the only undefeated team in this entire division, the 8-7, have now locked off the Kings of the North, Bred for Better, and the wonderful, colourful combination of KM Lane and Saime Sahin. That is a textbook performance. Some of the best tag team wrestling you'll ever see.
Taking nothing away from Saime and KM though, absolutely, like, stunning work, stunning chemistry, but at the end of the day, the 8-7 reigns supreme, and no wonder why.
Utterly amazing effort from those two young men. They got a magical future as singles and as a tag team, but I'll tell you what, it is just unstoppable. This freight train, this undeniable charisma. The 8-7 are everywhere, we know that.
See how hard he slapped me in my chest? Harder than my dad did, mate. Joke.
Your local boys, the 8-7.
My bloody chest hurts, alright?
His bloody chest hurt, right? We put on victory, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet. The 8-7 are not done yet. Talk to them.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course, I forgot. How can I forget? Oh, so guys, in case you didn't know, my chest hurts.
No doubt.
A lot. Oh yeah, good evidence. Nah, all seriousness, we got a little surprise for you, right? Oh yeah. So, for the next match, we have a new member of the 8-7. He'll be making his Coliseum professional wrestling debut. Do you know when that's gonna be? Any ideas? You're damn right. It's right now. You bring out Remy, our newest member of the 8-7.
The 8-7 has been expanding their roster, especially ever since Warren Banks picked up an unfortunate injury. Warren Banks will be back with us soon, and we wish him very, very well. But this young man has just joined the 8-7, one of the most natural athletes, a Nigerian prince like no other. Remy Adetunji, truly athletic excellence.